This is Father Lawrence at St. Bonaventure Parish, and I'm so excited. As you can see the Easter flowers behind me, and we're just entering into the Easter season. This is the season of the Holy Spirit, and I'm so excited to tell you about a new offering that we're giving, and it's called the Wild Goose, and it refers to the Holy Spirit, the Wild Goose. What a great name for it, right? And just a little background about the Wild Goose for me. I heard about it some years ago, and you know, to be honest, I was a little bit reticent to embrace the Holy Spirit for most of my life. I always felt like I was just fine as a Catholic. I'm doing good. I know the Holy Spirit, but I don't want to become kind of weird or crazy or wild. So I was just fine. But then I watched this series. I entered into this series with everything, and by golly, I have to tell you, it was a life changer for me. It was really amazing. I developed through this series and the facets of the Holy Spirit that are explained in it, a beautiful personal relationship with the God that I didn't really know. You know, God is three persons, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. They are united in their divinity, but they do have separate personalities. And I know Jesus, I believe I know the Father somewhat, but I didn't really know the Holy Spirit, and this series really introduced me to the goodness of the Holy Spirit. It's all good. That's what I want you to take from this. It's all good. With God, how could it be otherwise, right? So enter into the invitation for the Wild Goose. You're going to love it. You're going to find a new energy and a new life. And by golly, in these days, we really need the Holy Spirit. So I hope you'll join us for this wonderful series we're about to begin in the Easter season.
We need to be able to talk more about the Holy Spirit. I think this is a unique time in the life of the Church, a time where we radically need the power of the Holy Spirit in our life. God's love is the deepest desire of every human heart. Only the Holy Spirit can pour forth God's love. That love of God which can satisfy and can renew. The ancient Celts called the Holy Spirit the Wild Goose. There's a wildness about it that the Spirit represents. This Holy Spirit that comes in power, this Holy Spirit that comes with the breath of life, that simply isn't a lot of people's experience. I mean, more times than I can care to remember, people have come up to me and they said, "Father Dave, I've never heard such a thing." What each one of us needs is the Holy Spirit that breathes life.